In this tutorial for CyberLink PowerDirector users, we'd like to introduce you to some new and useful features you'll find at our revised website called thesharperturtle.com. If you go to Sharper Turtle, you'll find a screen that looks like this, and we have some features we think will help you find the tutorials you're looking for even faster in many cases than you can find them on YouTube. All the tutorials still link to YouTube, but you may find this helpful. So we have several categories of tutorials. If I click on the video editing button at the top, it will take me to my video editing section. Or I can simply slide down using the slider on the right. And here you'll see tutorials related to video editing. At the very top and on the left is our most popular series. It's the PowerDirector tutorials. And so we put it very easy for you to get to. You can get to them by clicking on the green Open Page button. But before we go there, a few other things we'd like to tell you about. Right below it is one called Titler Pro 1.0 and 1.5. This box contains a series of tutorials for the Titler Pro add-on for those of you who have the ultimate version of CyberLink PowerDirector. They also apply to other software packages that have used this particular dated but useful add-on package. We also have some 3 other programs related to video editing, and then I included Photoshop Elements here, not because it's good in editing video, but oftentimes it helps you manipulate graphics that you use in video editing, and so we've placed it in this quadrant as well. If we scroll down on the page farther or simply click on Microsoft products, I have a bonus for you. If you use Microsoft products, we do have several hundred tutorials on those. The ones we feature most are tutorials on Microsoft Word and tutorials on Microsoft Excel. And then we have some other applications farther down on our main page for a couple of other programs. But the easiest way to get to the CyberLink is simply to drag on the right or click on the video editing button. So let's look at what we have for CyberLink PowerDirector users. Click on Open Page and you'll find one of 2 pages of tutorials. Now each of these items link directly to our YouTube channel. And so if you click on it, that's exactly where it will take you. But we've put 2 pages so it doesn't go on forever. And if you get to the bottom of the first page, you'll see a Next Page button. That takes us to page 2 of 2. And if you go down there, you can click to the bottom. It'll take you to the previous page. So that's how you can navigate between those 2 pages. We've done our best to try to group the tutorials in a way that makes sense. And we know that it's very difficult to do it perfectly. There are some that you might think, well, they belong in another place, and you may be right. So we ask you to be patient and look for the one that you want in more than one place, and give us some help if some are really way out of line. I'd like to point out one thing, though. If we go to our second page of tutorials, we do find several for Titler Pro. These are just some examples. But if you want, again, the main bulk of tutorials for Titler Pro, simply click here. It will take you to our Titler Pro page, and there you find most of our tutorials for that piece of software. Anytime you want to go back to the beginning, you can click Home Page, and that will take you right back to our main page where you can continue to browse CyberLink or Titler Pro or any other product that suits you. We have one other thing we'd like to show you I think will be helpful. Let's go back to the PowerDirector. On the top of the page, there is an item that says Download PowerDirector PDF List. Now this list contains a list of all the tutorials for all the pages that relate to PowerDirector. If we ever add a 3rd page or 4th page, that will be here as well. So when you click on it, it will download that depending on how your browser handles it. So when I click on the down arrow in this piece of software, it now says I have downloaded that. If I click on it, it will open it. And the advantage here is you can actually download this PDF And now you're hyperlinked to all of these. You don't have to be on our website in order to get to the tutorial. So if I want to learn how not to load sample clips in a full-featured editor, I can click on the visual copy on my screen of the PDF, and I'll say allow, and it will take me over to my YouTube channel where I can go ahead and I can watch the video right off of the downloadable PDF. And so this is a way in which you can access them as well. So let's go ahead. I'm going to close that for now. Every single, if I click back here, every single section of tutorial that we have, let's take Premiere Elements, also has a downloadable PDF option that mimics everything you see on the screen. So you can be on our website or you can just download the PDF. When we add tutorials to any of the programs, we will update that particular PDF monthly. We're glad to help you, and we're excited about growing as you do in learning to use PowerDirector to become terrific editors of video.